Welcome back, guys. It's Stasis and Artosis, and we're finally into, what is, in my opinion, the most important game of the day.
Of course.
Of course.
Tasteless,
of course. It's TLO, the last non-Korean in the tournament, playing today. And we got a lot of people showing up, a lot of non-Koreans showing up here to show their support. The studio is packed right now.
It is. There are so many people that brought out extra chairs. There's people actually sitting outside watching.
Yeah, it's packed in here. So can the last non-Korean make it to the round of 16? We're going to find out in just a little bit here. But let's talk about OGS Hyperdub. What do we need to know?
Well, Hyperdub, as we see there, very young guy in the round of 64. He took out Dosware 2-1. Some pretty good TVPs,
yeah.
But overall, people gave him a lot of flack. He didn't play his best. It was a lot of pressure on him. I guarantee you all he's a lot better than what we saw there.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we have here Dario, a.k.a. TLO, a.k.a. the little one, from Team Liquid, teamliquid.net, his home site.
That's
really
right. That's the team that sent him out there.
Yeah, and, he beat Lucira 2-0 TVZ. Lucira, a really great StarCraft 1 pro gamer, switch over to Zerg for this. But TLO, he's had the chicken pox for a little bit. So,
yeah, he got sick.
Yeah, and but I got to tell you guys, I was talking to them earlier. TLO feels pretty confident for this match overall. And in the ranking leagues in-house, he actually ranks above Hyperdub.
Yes.
Not hugely above him, but he ranks above Hyperdub. So I think TLO is probably going to be able to take it.
As you guys can see here, the maps on our screen. The first game's on Zelnaga Caverns. The second game's on Kulas Ravine. And the third game is on Metalopolis. The maps they both did not want to play on a Desert Oasis.
Yeah, who wants to play there? TLO also didn't like Lost Temple, and Hyperdub did not like Blistering Sands. Now, these maps, not a lot to say because it is Terran versus Terran, but it's TLO's Terran against Hyperdub. So it's going to be an awesome match. Doesn't matter what happens as long as TLO wins.
Yeah, that's all that we need to have happen. Really, TLO has been training a lot for this, but it's kind of strange because OGS team and the Team Liquid team live in the same area, in the same house.
Same house,
so
man.
they have the same training house. So that means there's going to be a lot of mind games we might not even see going on here. So it could be a big psychological factor. The countdown is on. Let's get this game started as soon as possible. And
tricking these guys out.
All right,
Game's canceled.
The game has begun, and I guess we're going to do the intro now.
No.
Nope.
Well, if you were seeing my screen, the SCVs would be going back.
We're actually in game right now, but we will probably get that intro going pretty soon here.
I hope so.
And I don't know.
Nah. Who wants to do that? Green commentator's still talking.
And we are still in game, so I'll just tell you what's going on right now. Nobody sent out an early SCV or a probe.
Yeah.
And now we can resume our bad posture. All right, as you guys can see, this game's been going on for a little bit here. Here is our Terran player. He is the little one. And down here at the bottom left, we have our Korean player. OGS Hyperdub. And we apologize for the technical difficulties earlier. It looks like I think the Korean commentators didn't know that they were actually, the game had started.
They were probably just as excited about TLO as we were.
They just couldn't stop talking about TLO.
Yeah, man. But Hyperdub, he is no slouch, man. And if he won this, it really actually wouldn't be a big upset. Hyperdub and TLO aren't hugely different in skill levels. Hyperdub is a great Terran player. He's been a great Terran player since very early in the beta. And I think this match could be very close. But I got to say, TLO, under pressure, is cool as a cucumber, man.
Cool as a cucumber.
He is a block of steel ice. A steely block of ice, Stasis.
Well, you know what's funny about TLO is, he never seems to be nervous.
No, he never is.
He actually shows up and he's like, I'm like, hey, man, how you doing? He's like, oh, I'm great. I'm like, you going to win today? He's like, yeah, man, of course I'm going to win today. And it's just like, he's totally competent. Like,
and that's what Hyperdub really doesn't have.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't think he has that at all yet. He's very new. And I don't know. It's just, it might be hard for him because of that. I think that's where TLO really outshines so many players in this tournament, is just his confidence and coolness.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And also, he's just a cool guy.
He's just a cool guy all around. He's got a good sense of humor. Reactor.
Yeah.
Being made over here, up here, factory. At TLO's base. He's going to go for a fast factory. Now, TLO is one of these players. He's really smart. I mean, really, really, really smart.
Yeah.
And he actually always terrifies me with information he knows about the game. For instance, he told me that if you neural parasite an egg, it dies.
I know, man.
And I was just like, how do you know that? How do you know that?
He needs to spend less time in map editor. What is he doing? It's crazy to know stuff like that.
Really, quite a prodigy, to say the very least. Now, let's see what build order he has coming out of here.
Looks like we may be seeing, the Hellion could be for scouting. That's what I'm thinking. He doesn't really have enough Marines to do the 5 Marine, 1 Hellion attack, I don't believe.
Yeah, I thought he might do that, but that's at least what I do on this map, but obviously TLO is better than me. Tech Lab on the way.
And a couple Hellions being made, so we may see some early pressure possibly. His opponent. Well, if he went ahead and did attack, Hyperdub is definitely going to need a bunker to stop that.
Yes. Yes, he will definitely need that. And we have, let's see here. Interesting. Hidden starport.
Cool.
I think it's going to get a fast Banshee in there as quick as possible and start taking out TLO's mules and SCVs.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. And TLO is actually making an armory, as we see in the production tab, so that's kind of interesting. Well, Hellions passing each other on the map. Now, with that very quick armory, he's definitely going to go ahead and make a Thor.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he, in fact, has that late Reaper, which we have been just doting upon all day.
And
look at that. Peek. Outranging the Marines. Or not.
He does retreat, but he does at least soften up some of Hyperdub's Marines. Medevac's usually come into play pretty late. So,
yeah. It's really good to just soften up. You can always go home and just repair. Only costs minerals.
Banshee on the way.
He is getting cloak as well, but a Thor being produced, as well as plus ground attack. So TLO definitely going to do some ground-based play. He's got that Thor out. And getting siege mode.
Early Thor is actually so strong against quick Banshee that this might not work out for him. Now, we do have Cloak on the way here, too. It takes exactly 2 Banshee build times for 1 Cloak build time.
But if we see the rally point on that starport, that right there, he might go for 2 Banshee first.
2 Banshees, when you got them together, they're going to be one-shotting SCVs.
It gets pretty scary, actually, when you have 2 Banshees.
Hyperdub, just sitting back defending. TLO has no idea that this is this proxy Banshee attack is about to happen.
Yeah, and unless he randomly goes down there, he will not scout it. He does have 1 Thor out, and if he moves that Thor too far away...
He's moving the Thor out. The Thor is not at home. That means these Banshees can do so much damage.
Oh, no, he's moving in with just 1 Banshee. I wish he had waited for the single one. That would be a much stronger move. But here he goes. The Thor will be running back in there. How many SCVs will he lose? 1 is down. 2. Repairing the mule. Nice move by TLO.
Yeah, that was actually really nice.
Trying to kill SCVs that are...
He doesn't have the scan. He doesn't have enough scan.
But the turret does go up. Harassing a depot at this point. But TLO, he has that expansion up.
Second Banshee's out. TLO might actually have to do the supply drop.
That's right, he's killing a lot of depots right now. Let's look at the resource tab to watch his supply. And he does use a scan.
Oh, is it going to get away? Oh!
Banshee gets away from Hyperdub, but the other one runs out of cloak. It looks like that one will fall to the Thor. And he repairs one of the depots. So the attack at first looked like it was going to cripple TLO, but he's looking all right now.
Wow, that was impressive play back there.
Yeah, yeah. And TLO getting a lot of gas. Hyperdub trying to take out TLO barracks. Hyperdub, though, his command center not quite done quite yet, and
Here we go again.
He's cloaking to take out that depot.
There's nothing over here. Thor's on the way.
2 Thors.
And it looks like he's going to force a scan again. He needs to run for it. Okay, and now what you do is... Okay.
Oh, no, that's not happening.
He was unable to do it.
Does make him use that scan, though, and repair time, and missed mining time from that SCV,
And
so it does add
barracks
up a little bit.
will burn down. He'll have to remake a barracks if he wants to get... Oh, luckily for TLO, he actually gets his additional factories up right away.
I like that. It starts the factories before that barracks blows up, and making the barracks at his natural as well, so he should be fine. Now, Hyperdub, his expansion is up pretty late here, actually.
Yeah.
You know, he's... Right now, definitely TLO is outmining him, but not by a ton. About 30% more mining going on.
Now it looks like we have TLO moving out, and he's going to try to go around the back side over here.
But it looks like that was scouted.
Well, he's got a plan. Now he's moving back over this way.
Hyperdub better of a plan, man, because TLO, the king of improvisation.
Oh, yeah. Now he knows he can't go over there.
Yeah. He's getting in the way of that siege tank.
This Hellion actually slipped by here.
I like that scan, by the way. Killing a lot of Marines of Hyperdub.
You can see it's just barely in range of the bunker.
Oh, I really like that by Hyperdub. It's like, you gonna scan me? You gonna scan me? Go ahead, scan me. And, well, he should scan now. Three armies there, man. That thing will die so fast.
Terran versus Terran, just like in StarCraft 1, a lot about positioning. And you got to be in the right location. So what TLO is doing is he's setting up an early contain. It's going to make it more difficult. He just doesn't want the Terran to get this gold base. If you have your whole army here, that makes just getting the gold base so much more difficult. So he's going to try to occupy this location for as long as humanly possible.
You know, something interesting right now, Hyperdub has actually passed the... Oh, hold that thought. Nice Banshee harassment by Hyperdub. Taking out some SCVs, making some other ones stop mining. And this is why Hyperdub is actually ahead economically right now.
And he's doing it again. Positionally, TLO is doing fine, but economically, it's all about Hyperdub right now.
Yeah, man, he's really doing a lot of hurting. 8 kills. Got a corporal of that Banshee. Looks like TLO wants to attack.
Move in here. This could be disastrous.
Yeah, so many siege tanks. Thor's going down. And
Whoa,
that was sloppy right
really
there.
bad. That was really, really bad.
Wow, TLO, he is in trouble at this point, Tasteless.
That was, oh my God, that was so bad.
You know, the supplies very, very